COPPA had a fucking hearing too. They
Crap.
voted on shit, and this is they had a thing on a website where you could go to vote, and you could leave comments and stuff so they could, for their law, because it's so vague. And the way the law is, that there was no explanation, no clarification on anything. You have what is suitable for children and what is made for children, and then you have what is not made for children, and you have different things in each list. And if it checks off one or the other, then that's how you got to classify your shit. And one thing is like language on there. Like if you say awesome or cool or anything like that with some type of slang that appeals, air quotes, to kids and children under the age of 13, so 12 and younger. So, according to their law, and from what I heard, they'd actually fined people for this. If you say something like cocaine is awesome, that is a child friendly sentence just because of the word awesome in it. Like, just because, it says cocaine, which is definitely not kid friendly, but you say awesome, so that makes it 100% kid friendly.
Does that mean cocaine adult friendly or?
Well, just the fact that there's anything kid friendly in it, the entire thing is child friendly. But they voted on it, they talked about it, and they clarified what, from my understanding of it, I'm not a lawyer, I can't give legal advice or anything like that. But from my understanding of it, if it's, let's say we have Peppa Pig playing, and it's seriously directed to kids, like talking about a kid show and talking about how this show is good for kids, why your kid watches it, or if it's like a toy opening video, like a box opening for toys, and they're talking about kid toys and specifically how kids would like it, and it's the video has to be very clearly directed to children. Like, they acknowledge that there are adults that collect toys and stuff like that, and they make videos that are not directed towards children or kid friendly. They said basically the video can be reported, they will review it, and 4 out of the 5 people on the panel have to agree that it is kid friendly before you get any fines or before they take any type of action. And they said that, or I guess originally it was like a $42,000 fine for each video. They clarified and said that's what it was when YouTube got sued, because it's more of an income based. So, like, if you make $2,000 from your channel, you would have like $100 fee or something like that. It's not going to be crazy expensive. And like everyone, including myself, my gaming channel, I deleted all the videos because I wasn't about to take any chances. They clarified, like they didn't clarify before, and someone in Britain got. See, think about it. Someone in Britain got sued or got fined, but with information that was released since then, that's they can't do anything to anyone in Britain or India because COPPA is an American agency. We can't go and find people in other countries when they have no jurisdiction over there.
Do they get
But
fined? So they get fined. So like it's like a $40,000 fine, right?
yeah,
Is it so for them? Is it like a 40,000 pound thing or?
that
Because pounds are more than U.S. dollars.
yeah, but even then, like I said, it's income based anyway. And if they did get fined, it would be in their, whatever they use, their currency. But at the same time, American agencies can't, from my understanding of it, they can't go around and giving fines to people in other countries that don't live here. So yeah,
Wow. So that's a good way to start the episode because we.
I didn't realize we were recording.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, so
Hell yeah.
welcome to the Stoner's Guide to the Wait. Welcome to a Stoner's Guide to the Galaxy because I gotta
Stoner's
put the
Guide
A
to the
in there
Galaxy.
because that's our A
No, no,
Stoner's
no,
Guide.
no, 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 no. There's already a podcast and stuff called A Stoner's Guide to the Galaxy.
No fucking way.
Yeah, so we are Stoner's Guide to the Galaxy.
No way.
We can get away with that, yeah.
Where'd you find that at?
Google. Just Google it. Facebook it. That's what I do with, I really don't want to bring it up on here. I feel like I'm trying to cross promote. But a hot coffee and some small talk. I had like 50 other names for that. And every time I think of a name, okay, go to Google, see if it's copywritten, see if anyone's already using it. And if I don't find it there, all right, I'm going to go to Facebook. And like legit, depending on how many likes they have on their page, if they have like under 1,000, I'm not going to worry about it. Chances are they're not going to have copyrights on it. But there's other, they're just, I forgot what they were, but there's something else that's already A Stoner's Guide to the Galaxy. So we dropped the A, and we're just Stoner's Guide to the Galaxy.
Well, our emails, ASTGG, what? Wait, AS.
ASGTTG.
TTG.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys. I'll get
Two
it.
T's.
I'll get it eventually.
Yeah. But
Jacob, by the way.
I'm James.
Yeah, get that right.
Yeah. And I feel like Stoner's Guide to the Galaxy makes us all feel more of a collective.
Not
Like
like
this is
not like a cult collective,
Well,
but like
yeah.
more like a hippie collective maybe.
Yeah. Like more of like this is every Stoner's Guide to the Galaxy, not just a stoner, like one specific stoner. So like it's Stoner's Guide to the Galaxy.
Hey, we're all stoners because deep down inside we all want to sit and fucking eat a bunch of junk food and watch TV.
Whether you are one or you were one, we're all stoners. Past, present, future. You'll get high at some point.
This is the life, y'all. Cool.
Hell
cool.
yeah.
So yeah, I think we're just gonna leave that bit in there because it's
Yeah,
something that
fuck
we
it,
need
dude.
to kind of like notify.
Yeah, something for other people to know too if you're trying to do YouTube and stuff like that.
Yes.
Well, that directly affects YouTube. So if you're trying to do YouTube, there's that.
We might take our podcast off YouTube, but we're definitely we need to put them on fucking Apple Podcasts, and I know how to do it. I just haven't done it. I'm gonna fucking do it
don't
tonight.
know how.
I'm doing it tonight.
But no, we're gonna stay on YouTube because like our shit is clearly not like. See that's the thing. We're safe because we're clearly not for aimed at children 12 and younger. So like we're completely safe.
Oh wait, so we're not gonna take our shit off?
No.
Oh,
no.
'cause you're-
See, I was thinking about it at first, and that was a big if. But then they went and refined, and they made sure everyone was clear on how it is. So we're completely safe. That's what I guess the intro is explaining. We're completely safe.
We're completely safe.
Yeah.
But Sandra Bland wasn't so safe. I'm just throw that out there.
Dude, yeah. Is that what we're for sure gonna go with?
I thought that's what we're gonna go with today.
We can, yeah.
So should we? Oh, so I wanted to bring something else up
there it is.
before the whole Sandra Bland. Before we get started with that, I read something on the fucking like Apple News today. Here, let me fucking take a look. All right, so this motherfucker, dude, 38 people went missing on a plane. 38 people.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was a military plane from like Chile, I'm pretty sure. Let me take a look at the article. That's fucking crazy. How does just a military plane with 38 people on board has disappeared en route to Antarctica? Chile, whatever. Chile Air Force says. Wow. How does that happen? That reminds me of Malaysia flight, whatever number that was.
Yeah.
I was actually just talking to my sister about that the other day. That's a good one too. So anyways, yeah. So be careful flying, man.
Oh shit. Yeah.
You don't want to get disappeared in the atmosphere. Maybe you're suicided by Hillary Clinton. I don't know.
Get suicided by accident.
Yeah, just by accident.
Yeah.
All right, so Sandra Bland. I did a little bit of research earlier today
I
about
did
it.
some too. The main thing that drew me to it was the mugshot that I have pulled up right now.
So let me get started with the whole Sandra Bland thing. So Sandra Bland at the time of this incident was like I believe it's like 4 years ago, going on 5 almost. She Sandra Bland, she had just left Illinois. I guess I was reading up. She said
Yeah.
Chicagoland, but she's actually from Naperville, Illinois, which is not too far from me. And she was driving from Naperville to Texas, and she was in rural Texas when she had got stopped. She was going there for some sort of job, I believe.
Yeah.
And this is when the Texas State Trooper had pulled her over for failing to signal a lane change. And from what I was reading from the articles, I guess it had exchange grew angry, and the officer pulled a stun gun on her. And something that was just released recently in 2019 was the 39-second video she had taken. And her
Yeah.
family claims that this video wasn't like they didn't know about this until it was released, or it wasn't released to the public. So they said that made the trial difference because the dude got off scot-free.
Yeah.
So anyways, she got stopped by the cops, and I guess she ended up getting arrested, and she has this mugshot that you're talking about. Now there's 2 different mugshots out there,
I want to talk about both.
and
Let me do this folder real quick so I could save pictures as we go. Put you right in the middle. All right. There's. See, I never looked at this mugshot before. With all the details and stuff talking about it. Fucking. All right. With the one, there's one with like you can see the pupils in her eyes, and like it looks like it's a mugshot, but it's showing. There's text on it. Well, I'm gonna pull it up so you guys will see it anyway. The way the head's tilted. Yeah, the dreadlocks. I never noticed that the dreadlocks are not falling down like dreadlocks really do. They're falling like back. So it looks like she's laying there, like she's laying on the floor, and I took her picture. Which look at the floor anyway, cause right
it's
there.
not CMU block. Usually it's like CMU block behind them. You
Yeah,
can see the
yeah.
grout
Like
joints
this
and shit.
dude. Yeah,
That's looks like she's laying on a fucking concrete floor.
yeah,
So they had released 2 different mugshots, I guess. What I was reading, and one, there is same girl. It's just like one of them, her eyes were like the back of her head,
yeah.
and the other one, she was looking out, and you can definitely tell, like she don't look
this
right,
one.
dude. She looks fucking pale.
She looks dead. I don't know. To me, she looks like she's dead.
Oh yeah, I guess we didn't say it, but she was killed. That's the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
Like,
She.
she was found hung in her cell. 3 days after she got arrested for like failure to use a blinker.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Some regular traffic stop. Some small. It was some small, maybe ticketable.
It was
violation.
for changing lanes without a blinker.
Yeah.
New York Times says.
And she was stopped for that, and then she was found dead in her cell. Like 3 days after.
Yeah, she was found hanging, like she committed suicide.
Yeah.
And like everyone's saying like she didn't commit suicide, and like I don't think she would commit suicide too, being in jail for a fucking. Oh, then she ended up they said that she had kicked the officer, so she's probably locked up for. She was locked up for something like
assault
of public servant.
Yeah.
In Texas, and like this was a rural part of Texas too.
Yeah. But I don't know. That's just. So I don't understand why she was like. Worst case scenario, She's in, which I think this is what was happening too. She was in jail for the weekend until court Monday or Tuesday, whenever the judge was going to be in. That way she could get her little violation and, whatever. That's it. Pay whatever fines, get ticketed, whatever it is. Why would you kill yourself? Why would you hang yourself over that? Like, why? I don't. That's something I don't understand.
I didn't read up like if she had a criminal record, but I'm assuming she doesn't because it was never pointed out like that
Yeah,
she had
that
any sort of criminal record or like altercation like
Yeah.
with the polices and shit.
I don't know if she has or not, but at
They
the same time, I
fucked
feel
her
like that
up.
would have been brought to light. I feel like that would have been used against her.
Well, yeah, of course. Of course. And the thing is, like I said, like they didn't bring anything up, so
Yeah.
I don't think she has like any priors or at least anything like of significance. Maybe some minor traffic stops or speeding tickets and shit,
Right,
but
right.
never like no assault, no history of drug abuse.
Nothing to make a cop, like, I don't know, act any kind of way.
Yeah,
No
some
reason
type of
for,
way.
yeah, to be tense, and no reason for any obsessive force.
So
Like, yeah.
I haven't seen the video. It's a 40-second video, but and I'm not sure if she actually gets like stunned with the stun gun, but it's the video of the cop holding the stun gun to her, and
Yeah.
it's just my whole question is so like what came about like, all right, so she was. You went to a different lane and didn't use her turn signal,
Yeah.
so she gets pulled over. All right, so you get
Whatever.
pulled over
Get
for
your warning, usually.
yeah, just get a warning. Maybe you get a ticket, whatever. It's like $100 ticket, or it ain't shit.
Yeah.
Dude. Well, what escalates this from a traffic stop, like just a regular like minor traffic stop, to a fucking she's getting pulled out of a stun gun getting held to her, getting pulled out of the fucking car, and 3 days later being fucking found dead in her cell.
Yeah,
over a traffic
why
stop.
was she even taken in the first place?
Why would she assault a cop over a traffic stop? That's my question. I don't think she would. Now, even like sometimes when cops stop me, bro, I get fucking angry, But
I don't know.
I ain't never been fucking taken in, and
Yeah.
but then again, like
It's supposed to be an X. Go away. Okay.
cops kill people for fun here.
I know this isn't a reflection on every police officer, but there's cops that, abuse their power, throw their weight around. If you don't comply with what they say, they will make up or come up with any kind of reason to pull a gun on you and shoot you. They know if they have a reason to pull a gun out, you're probably going to twitch or you're going to, like, jump back or something, whether out of fear or trying to run or trying to fight back. Either way, 9 times out of 10, when someone sees a cop pull a gun on them, they're going to flinch in some type of way. And they use that as probable cause because they don't know if you're about to attack them or what.
Yeah, he said he was in fear for his life, and that's why he had the stun gun out.
Yeah.
So, and she doesn't really look too intimidating. The pictures I've seen of her, she doesn't. She seems just like a normal.
This
fucking
one,
lady.
she looks okay, like
she's pretty.
regular picture.
She pretty. Looks like a normal gal.
Yeah, and that video you're talking about, I guess the county released a video to dispel rumors that she was dead in her mugshot.
Oh, that's another thing. So
I haven't seen that video, but
so another thing about the mugshot is you see like other people when they're getting their mugshots taken, it's in their street clothes.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
they take you. First thing you do, you go to the station is they take you, they book you, and they give you a mugshot. And then if you're fucking staying for a time, if you're really fucked up and you're going to jail, they're gonna put you in a jumpsuit. They're gonna search you, and then put you in a jumpsuit
yeah,
and take you to fucking jail.
right.
I only been
But
to jail
I don't
once.
know.
And
Sometimes
that's they did, dude. They took me in. I went from court to jail, and they took me right in. They searched me, and then they made me fucking do this. They made me get naked and fucking squat and cough, and they put me in my jumpsuit. And before, like, they took my mud shot before all that.
See, this one has the two pictures side by side. Which one does look? The one with her eyes rolled back does look kind of. It looks photoshopped. Because looking, the eyebrows are like in the exact same placement. Shadows are in the exact same place. So the one with the eyes rolled back, that's probably photoshopped. But she does look pale. She clearly laying down with everything that we said before. Like you can see her dreads are falling the wrong way. I don't know. It just and the shadows and everything. It looks like she's laying down. The way her shoulders are, it looks like she's like laying there, not standing, relaxed. But it's I don't know. Even in the one, she looks like she's dead. I was gonna say too. When I got arrested, I was in jail for a week. When we first got there, they did fingerprints, mugshot, and then like a few days later, I was reprocessed for whatever reason. And I was in my orange jumpsuit, and they took another picture. They took another mugshot I was in the jail outfit, the jumpsuit, because we had orange jumpsuits. So that she might have been reprocessed, but at the same time, did they release any information as to why she would have been reprocessed? I know I was because I was fucking mouthy and they had to move me, and at least that's what they told me. Which I was a fucking smartass and talking a lot of shit to cops and cellmates, and I was 18 too, and a fucking idiot. 18 or 19, I don't remember.
Yeah, no. When I went to Lee County, and that's a small jail, and I was only in there. So the whole story was I got a misdemeanor leaving the scene of an accident, and they're like, well, we want to do 1 year reporting probation, and I'm like, well, fuck, at the time it was a bad time in my life, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna drop dirty for fucking every drug test. Like, there's no way they're gonna revoke my probation. I'm gonna go to jail anyways. So I'm like, I just want to go to jail, and they're like, well, why would you just want to go to jail? Because I'm like, I just want to get this done and over with. So they sentenced me. It was like 7 days. Only had to do 3. And I went in. I was on a Friday, and I was out on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And it was all right. It wasn't too bad. I knew one of the guys that was in there. That was fucking cool. He hooked me up with some, because when you get in there, at that time, they still had the black and white jumpsuits, bro. It was black and white.
Yeah.
And they fucking, dude, they were like the material, because they don't give you underwear, so like it's rubbing up against your junk, and like it hurts, bro.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So my buddy
gave me... No breathing room?
Yeah, my buddy gave me sweatpants and a t-shirt. He's a little guy, so I'm walking around with this fucking white t-shirt that barely fits on me, bro. It's almost like a belly shirt. It's like I almost should not be wearing this right now.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So, no, it was all right. I only spent a weekend in there. I wouldn't want to do no more.
Me neither. I mean, it wasn't bad, but at the same time, I don't know. I'd rather not go back.
A lot of those guys in there, they look mean, but they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
One dude called me Billy Joel and said he wanted to do stuff with my mouth, but...
yeah, I don't know about like dudes like that.
I mean, it was my first night walking in. Like, they was walking me to my cell, walking past other cells. I'm sure it was just some dude just, talking shit, trying to scare me just for the fun of it.
Dude, I was in there with this. It was a big old guy named Phil, and he was an older guy. He wasn't paying his child support, so he got locked up for. It was like 90 days, but he's on work release.
Yeah.
Anyways, I get there, and there's a couple other guys that just came for the weekends and shit who were doing weekends. And they're like, you better sleep on your back tonight, buddy, because that Phil guy will fucking tear up your asshole. And I'm like, what? I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Don't threaten me for a good time.
The worst thing was going poop.
Yeah.
Because there was a toilet in my cell, but like I shared a cell with 4 guys, and like you poop during the day when no one's in the cell.
Yeah.
But there's a shitter outside, but like it's literally like it's like right next to the shower, and like it's literally like you sit in the shitter, like everyone sees you. Anyone that's sitting watching TV out there is fucking seeing you take a dookie.
Yeah.
And then to the left of you were the bars where the cops walk past, and so I was shitting in my cell, and it was a small block I was in. It was 5 cells. The 3 middle cells were single cells. The 2 end cells were 4-person cells. Yeah. And so I took my issued blanket, and on the cots, on the 2 upper cots, there's like holes going through the bottom, so you can loop the blanket on each side, so you have like a wall in front of you. Yeah. But if a cop walks past and sees you having that up, will fucking make you pull it down.
Right.
Yeah.
One thing I was reading, they took a picture of her cell after they took her out of it, and one of the pictures, like supposedly they only took one picture to release to the public or whatever. One of them, there's a Bible sitting on the bed. Somehow there's two pictures. One of them, the Bible was closed, and the other picture, the Bible was wide open.
For Sandra Bland?
Yeah, in her cell. So that kind of makes it seem like they tampered with stuff in the cell after she died.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like during,
So was she in a cell by
when she
herself then?
suicided. Yeah, apparently. How else would she? Well, I guess you could hang yourself with someone sleeping right there in the cell with you, but I don't know. I still don't.
Jeffrey Epstein hung himself, and there was supposed to be a bunch of fucking guards watching him doing rounds on him like every
And
like
cameras.
15, 30 minutes. So
The cameras surprised or somehow went out too.
that's wonderful. I think that's fucking great how that happens.
Yeah.
It's
Did
bullshit.
See, I haven't heard anything about her hanging herself. I just heard all I knew was to the extent that she killed herself. Yeah, had hanged herself, and her death was followed by protest and blah 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 blah. Not blah blah, but detail I don't want to sit here and read. But yeah, it says right here she hanged herself.
After the whole Sandra Bland thing, there was a couple things I had read on the same ad, the New York Times ad. She'd actually sparked like some sort of reform with the police, and they had to take all the like Texas cops had to take de-escalation courses, where like they were trained to like de-escalate
The situation
with like every type of people, like drug addicts and
how to calm them down
and people with mental illnesses and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I think it was at Sandra Bland Act 2017. I had seen something about that.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right, Miss Bland's death in a largely rural part of Southeast Texas, unified African American leaders throughout the state, leading to the enactment in 2017 of the Sandra Bland Act, which requires training and de-escalation techniques for all police officers. Sets protections in custody for people with mental health and substance abuse issues, and requires that independent law enforcement agencies investigate jail deaths. And state lawmakers are looking at going even further. A bill facing a likely vote in the House. This was a while back. Well, fuck that shit. I'm not gonna read that fucking garbage. But still, it's bringing awareness to this whole. I think it's bringing awareness to the whole cop thing, fucking shooting people and shit because they're scared. You know what I'm saying? Because all the motherfuckers are scared when they pull their guns on people.
Well, see, what if I didn't see any of the footage of her being arrested or any other confrontation or anything. What if there's something that we didn't see where the cop was being very excessive and tried to kill her or like tried to beat her up or something, some type of brutality? What if one night he stuck into her cell and strangled her, and they said it was they said that she hung herself?
But wouldn't they know? Because wouldn't they be able to tell like hand marks around like the neck versus like rope marks or stuff?
Sorta, yeah. But at the same time, what if they're all trying to protect that cop? That wouldn't be completely unheard of. Like it'd be, I don't know. I could see that. They're trying to help, save that one cop's ass. I don't know. I don't know. Just conspiracy shit.
You know what? And it could be the whole opposite way around. She could have been like, I think it's slim that she could have been all fucking violent and like he really was scared. But like, see someone like like he wasn't a small guy, and like she's just like
Average woman
every
size.
yeah.
And being like kind of a bigger dude, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, being a fucking cop, especially like you're trained. Like I bet you, she fucking came at him, he could have fucking like pinned her down,
Yeah.
without like tasing her and shit.
So what? Let's follow this through. She did be aggressive and attacked him. She did give her reasonable cause, and the cop, was literally just doing his job. Then what? She later, 3 days later, she feels really bad and just hangs herself.
Yeah, I know exactly. Why the fuck would you kill yourself?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I attacked the cop. Oh, like, oh, her bail was like $500, probably like 5,000, but you only post 10%. $500, like you didn't do that bad of a crime if you're getting out for fucking $500. So like, what? Why kill yourself?
That's the thing that doesn't make sense. Why? What reason? In every scenario, what reason would she have to kill herself?
It just blows my mind. Like this happens, and we let this happen.
Yeah.
Because there's no fucking way anyone in their right mind is gonna fucking kill themselves. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like,
did they even say what she hung herself with?
Maybe if that was like, even Jeffrey Epstein had more of a reason to fucking kill himself, and he had all the money in the world to get him out of fucking prison.
He had enough money to disappear for the rest of his life. To be off of everybody's radars. He could have he could have bought like a fucking private island off in nowhere.
And he did have he bought one of the Virgin Islands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's his fucking sex island.
Yeah. But that's something else, like Epstein. How? Dude. Seriously, like all the cameras magically went out and every single guard was on break at the exact same time.
Well, maybe he can talk to Sandra Bland now.
Yeah, they could. It's come on now, it's too much of a coincidence. Like even the most skeptic people are like, wait a minute.
It just ain't right, man.
Too many coincidences, and they're not adding up. Like, what? Seriously, what are the chances of, like I said, all the cameras going out, and every single guard that was supposed to be there being on break for long enough for him to kill himself? Like, I mean, yeah, it's kind of a quick thing to do, but at the same time, you're still going to be hanging there for like 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, I think I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on the Sandra Bland. I'm calling bullshit on Jeffrey Epstein because I don't think either of those people had killed themselves.
I'm looking up something 3 years after the death of 28-year-old Sandra Bland highlighted jail deaths in the United States. The government still hasn't formally counted her death, nor the hundreds of other fatalities that... Well, why would they change it? I'm trying to understand. Or no, I mean, oh no, this article from the Huffington... Oh, Huffington Post. Just trying to sit here and say... Well, they're like, oh, they still didn't change the reason why she died. It's like, well, no, they still consider it a suicide. I don't know. It's...
Well, you know what, man? This just goes to show, like, and this is just like regular level cops.
Yeah.
Doing this. Imagine like what's going on like higher up in the world with other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Jeffrey Epstein. That's like again, bam, again, bro.
Yeah.
Higher profile. He fucking dead, dog. And everyone knows he didn't kill himself.
Right. There's no way. There's no way he killed himself.
And you know why? I don't think the Clintons did it. Is because fucking Trump would be all over the Clintons right now.
Yeah.
Trying to pin it.
Maybe Trump had ties to Epstein too.
You know what Trump said? Trump's like, yeah, I always knew Jeffrey Epstein like little girls or some shit like that.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah. He makes remarks all the time like that shit. I don't know.
Yeah, it's... Come on.
Alright, I'm watching the video.
Alright. Take this time to thank our sponsors. Nobody, because no one fucking likes us.
Alright, so it's... Alright, this is the video, and it's not even that long. I don't have the audio on right now. I just see the cop. He pulls her taser. He's at the door. The door's open. He's standing there holding the taser. She gets out of the car. She's recording him, but it shows his dash cam. And now they're walking off to the right of the dash cam. And you could tell, like, Sheila is not having it, but, like, she wasn't, like... You could tell she wasn't, like, fucking screaming at him. She wasn't, like... She was doing what he wanted.
Right. She was complying.
Yeah. So that motherfucker, that cop ended up fired.
Was he?
Yeah, he got fired, but the charges were dropped.
Yeah, imagine that.
Well, you know what? I hope they open it back up because, like back in May, they got that video, and I hope they open it up and serve some justice because that's just not cool.
I don't know. I doubt they will.
And we can't just be letting motherfuckers get away like this.
What are we gonna do about it?
You know what, man?
What can we do about it?
Especially because there's the ones that are supposed to be fucking protecting us, and I don't think they're doing that great of a job. Not all cops.
It sucks because there are so many good cops out there.
There's enough fucking bad cops to make all the good cops look bad.
Yeah, it's a shitty thing, dude.
It's sucked to be a cop. You know what? That one guy is one guy we know. Maybe you don't know.
Maybe not.
But he just became a police officer here.
A younger kid?
Yep.
He's like a 20-year-old or something?
Maybe like almost 30, maybe late 20s.
Oh. Well, I don't know. There's this one dude, I forgot whatever his name is. He's a friend of a friend.
It's
And my friend that I'm talking about,
Kenny's brother's best friend.
Kenny's brother. So what, Jeremy's best friend?
Yeah. Seth?
Yeah. He's the only one I could think of. What, he just became a cop?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
nice.
here. I think he's been a cop now for a couple months here.
Well, there's a Mexican dude. He's younger. He just became a cop. I want to say he's early 20s. And he just became a cop here, too.
You know, if you weren't, like...
Which the people I know, they, in my mind, I cannot, and like you said, Seth, I cannot imagine these people being bad cops or crooked cops at all. Like, I can't see that. There's no way. And it sucks because we do have all these crooked cops that's going to give our friends a bad fucking rep. Which I'm sure they knew that's going into it, but, which is really cool of them for still pursuing, that career choice. But I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. I guess the point is, it really sucks that we do have a lot of crooked, shitty cops that ruin it for every cop.
Now, my question is, like, how do we avoid this scenario? Now, so, like, what they had taken steps in Texas, I don't know if that's Texas or all around, I'm pretty sure it's just Texas, so was the Sandra Bland Act, which is, it teaches them, like, they take classes to teach them how to de-escalate.
Yeah.
Now, but, like, how much is that going to do? I mean, how much is a grown-ass man who fucking 30, like, a 40, 50-year-old fucking man going to go to class, and how much is he going to really remember of that? How long is the class? Is it like a whole, like, college semester worth, like, class, or is it just like a 3-hour class? We'll take this 3-hour class, like CPR certification.
Even then, that doesn't really matter because they're still going to have people that get that power and they're going to abuse it no matter what.
Well, exactly. So, like, that's what I'm getting to.
And
what do
sucks.
we do? I mean, now we got body cams and shit and cops, but dash cams, but still.
As you see, they magically turn off.
Yeah, they magically turn off, or they can't use them. There's some like like the whole thing, like there's like, oh, there's a flicker in that, so we can't use this as evidence because it could have been tampered with.
Yeah,
So what do we do?
I would say stricter, like a way more strict psych evaluation But at the same time, get a really good sociopath in there, and
Did,
they could fake it.
did you read the thing about how people want all cops to be drug tested, and like the cops are like, no, that like infringes or whatever the fuck that word is,
No, no, no.
our privacy.
That's a good idea though.
They're like, well, if there's nothing to hide, then why can't you just take a drug test for
What
us?
if you get like a coked out cop just starts blasting people just because he's fucking? I mean, being coked out.
Being coked up, just being fucking,
Yeah.
just being ill-minded, bro.
Yeah.
It's real. It's
See,
real.
that's I don't know. That's something I have no idea how to fix. Because I mean, the obvious answer, oh, just make all these rules and get the bad people out, put good people in. But I don't know. It'll be near impossible to completely, no matter how strict we have the psychological evaluations, no matter how tough we have the test to get in to be a cop, there's still going to be those people to get in. There's still going to be those corrupt people and bad people to get in there. I feel like there's really nothing that we can do about it.
I think they went the clown school, the same clown school the Joker went to in the Joker movie.
The 2019 Joker movie,
Yeah.
I have not seen
You
it
see?
yet.
Oh, dude, that's a fucking good movie.
It's coming to the Red Box in I think next week or the week after. I'm pretty sure next week. Definitely next Sunday. I'm gonna try to get it and watch it. I've been on that movie since they announced it. I don't know how to say his name. Joaquin Phoenix, the guy that plays Joker in that movie. He played Johnny Cash in what is it? Walk the Line, in the Johnny Cash movie.
Oh yeah.
And he's in a lot of other stuff too. Gladiator, I believe. He's a good actor. Like, he's a really good method actor too. He devotes himself completely to it, to whatever role he's in. Like Heath Ledger, how he did Joker in The Dark Knight.
Do you got any more to add to the Sandra Bland thing?
Not really. I feel like I've said all I could about how shitty and shady it is. How she was just randomly found dead. Well, not randomly found dead, but just a routine traffic stop. And she ended up just killing herself 3 days later when she was probably about to be released anyway.
Take a look at her mugshot and tell us that she's not dead or laying on the fucking floor.
Like, I'm gonna post, there's gonna be that picture pointing out, how the floor is, you can tell it's a floor and not a wall. The way the shoulders are laying, you can tell that she's laying down.
Unless she had developed a really bad crack habit within getting fucking locked, within getting arrested and getting that mugshot taken.
Looking like fucking... She's been doing coke for a couple years.
She's
6 or 7 months.
Pale.
Within 2 fucking days.
It's crazy. It's just no more.
It is.
No more, bro. We gotta put a stand out there.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I don't know. Anybody listening, if you want to hear us talk about like crime shit like that, like some, I don't know what to really call it, like different crimes and just shit like that, want to hear us actually like research it and talk about it like this, just in the comments or whatever, bring up some cases. We'll look them up. We'll talk about it. If you want us to go back to regular conspiracy shit, whatever.
Yeah,
let us know.
And we're not all about conspiracies. We want to do some other things, some cool shit. I actually want to talk about the Federal Reserve System sometime. I did some research on that the other day, and I feel like I've heard people like saying there's other alternatives to the Federal Reserve, which those are the ones that control the banks.
Yeah.
And so I got some theories about that, but I think should we end it and then just keep on talking about some ideas and shit?
Well, in like the subject, but yeah, we'll still keep recording and just talk about other ideas and shit for the next episode. Which, speaking of next episode, do you have any ideas in mind?
Yeah.
What you said, the Federal Reserve, that'd be a good one.
Yeah, the Federal Reserve.
How corrupt the government possibly is, might be.
Fucking always has been, always will be.
Yeah.
And
At some point, I want to tackle the fucking. I want to have my buddy Kelly on here for sure. I want to try and get Kelly and Cody on here, and like the four of us just talk about the flat Earth.
oh, you know what, man? Don't even get me started with the flat Earth, dude.
That shit. That's
Flat Earth. I want to talk about Flat Earth, Jeffrey Epstein. I maybe want to do something on how to make a podcast, bro. Because I think we could talk about that. I think it took us some time to actually get it started, but I think we could actually make a podcast about making a podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking before we started recording, we had to do like 5 fucking test run because the mics were sounding off, and we weren't sure how to fix that.
Oh yeah, today. Oh fuck, bro. We were like here for an hour before we really started recording.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which sucks. We didn't get as much content as I wanted, but at the same time, I feel like we did. Got some pretty decent stuff for this episode.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah.
You're
we got some good
excused.
shit. We got some decent shit. We're gonna get some better shit.
Yeah.
And give you some more shit.
Hell yeah. Just some shit,
motherfucker.
Guys.
Yeah, so we could definitely do something like create a podcast, how to create a podcast.
Yeah.
Because it's super easy and like it sounds super good. Like I don't want to like toot my own horn, but like I've heard people's podcasts when they use like USB mics and shit.
USB mics sound really good, as long as you know how to, I guess, set them up. And you gotta like get.
Oh, the Blue Yeti
it gets
sound
some expensive. Blue Yetis.
But they got the Blue Yeti, the
I don't know.
The Blue Yeti to the XLR and XLR to USB. Has both.
I don't know. From my understanding of it, the main difference between USB mic and XLR is you don't really need all of this with a USB. It sets it up for you already. It doesn't give you the control of like the gain and all that though. That's a main downer for USB. But I've heard sound test. You could get like $100 USB mic that sounds just as good as, you know, the mics we have. It just depends on how much control I guess you want over it.
I spent like 150 on mine, but mine was a whole combo. It came with a mic, came with a boom arm, and came with headphones.
Yeah.
And it's pretty nice. I think James got his. It was two for like $70.
Yeah, I think it was like 85. I got the MLX, the MXL, my dyslexic ass. The MXL 550 and 551 package, which I've been using the 550, and it sounds, I don't know, I think it sounds pretty good.
Oh, you know what, man?
As long as we could get the audio loud enough.
I was gonna ask you, can I borrow that other mic for a week?
Yeah.
Cool. My boy wants to do a little something with me, and I'm like, fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah. Like, honestly, you could just borrow both. This one is made, the 550 is made more for voice, and that little skinny one, the 551, is more made for, you can record voice on it, it'll still sound decent, but it's more for recording music, like a guitar or a drum or something like that. But, I mean, I don't have an interface on my own yet. I'm not going to be using the mic until the next time you show up, so.
Is there any way you can get like an XLR to USB?
Yeah, but I don't know. I'd rather just. There's like this $100 interface I want to get. It's blue and it matches the mic. Has 2 channels.
They have a mini one like this that's less than $100.
Yeah, I seen another one for like 50, 60, but I know. I seen which one I want to get. Like I don't have to color coordinate, but I really want to color coordinate. Like I said, the mic is blue. The face of the interface is blue.
Oh, and we're also looking to get some GoPros and maybe adding some video.
Yeah. Speaking of which, you talked to whoever about that one that you were going to borrow?
Oh, fuck. That asshole ain't going to let me borrow that shit.
Oh well.
Yeah. Well, he was cool last week. I told you he was fucking cool last week. And this
Oh
week,
yeah. Now he's yeah.
yeah, yeah.
That's all right.
Long story. Maybe I'll tell you guys one day.
Next time,
Yeah.
hopefully everything will still be figured out.
Yeah. No
Less
shit.
time to set up.
If not, I'm not working right now. I actually just got through the union. I got a family supplemental, so that pays they reimbursed me up to $1,000 for medical bills that I got to pay out of pocket that they don't cover.
Nice.
And I got that coming. It's not the full, but I got some of that coming. But with that, I think I'm gonna pay off my credit card and fix my car. It should be just enough.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll be debt free. I only have $380 to pay on my braces because I have braces.
Nice.
And yeah, so because it was I ended up paying out of pocket for the braces. Braces were like 66, but I ended up paying 36 out of pocket.
It's not too bad.
No, it's not bad, but I wish my insurance would have covered because that's my ortho. Like they cover like dentist shit.
Yeah.
But like orthodontist, I only get like 3,000 lifetime.
Right.
So, and I already used it up. I'll never get that back.
Yeah.
That's alright, because I have some fucking killer teeth for it. Bitches are gonna love it.
Fucking for real, dude.
Fucking look at his smile.
Cheese.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so, anyways, I'm fucking rambling on about that. We need to do a food challenge.
I was just about to bring that up. Something I want to get before.
Is there a local one some here in Mendota?
I'm not sure, but I could always just take a vacation day.
Yeah.
So we could drive somewhere. But before we do that, there's this thing. It's called a Zoom.
Like
they're like $100 or $200.
Like Zoom?
A Zoom.
Or like a Zune, like the
Zoom
old...
with an M. ZOOM. So we don't need to have the audio board with us plugged into a wall, so we could record with the mics. And hopefully we could get the laptop charged enough so we could have it sit there for an hour and record. It's like a little power supply that you plug the mics up to and it records. That way it'll be a lot easier for us to actually go do food challenges. And I want to get 2 table mic stands instead of the boom arms too. That way we can just set the mics on a table and, just easy to pack up and go and easy, quick, easy to set up. Along with getting like a GoPro and like I want to do never explained. I wanted to do GoPros. Well, we wanted to do GoPros because you still get like the Hero 5. You get really decent video quality. And you could still find them brand new. Or you could find them used. Like refurbished Walmart official. For between 100 and 150. Depending on what bundle you get and stuff like that. And it shoots up to 4K. It shoots 4K, I think 30 frames per second. Which that's not bad. We could do 1080. It'll shoot, in 1080p up to 120 frames per second. And, I mean, the audio is decent, but at the same time, we have mics anyway, so... But yeah, the video would be pretty fucking decent. And it'll be cheaper to get than... Like the camera I want to get for Tiny Infinity for doing the short films and stuff. The one I'm looking at is almost $600. I want to get the Nikon D5600. And getting a couple of those, like I said, that's fucking $600. So, and then getting the lenses and stuff like that. And GoPros would be cheaper and easier.
It all costs money.
Yeah. And yeah, we got decent jobs, but at the same time, we have decent bills. So, yeah, it'll just be cheaper. That way we can, like, hurry up and get video up to, like, actual fucking video of us and shit. Get that going quicker. And still decent quality. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like that's a good stopping point for the episode.
I think I'm gonna do a weed podcast. Like I want to do a weed podcast and just talk about like all the strains I get every week.
That'd be
At
neat.
the dispensary.
Have your own show, dude. Like little YouTube show. Like I'm doing. I hate bringing it up on the podcast. I feel like I'm trying to self promote with the Tiny Infinity Productions, the company I'm trying to start. I'm doing that. I'm gonna start that vlog podcast, kind of everything show, hot coffee and some small talk. Just because it'll give us something to do in between, Stoner's Guide to the Galaxy podcast and another outlet for us to get out there. And I don't know, you know what I mean? You should do something like that too.
I think I am. I think you know what, dude?
There's more projects and shit to work on, and yeah, I think it's a good idea.
I'm gonna start doing a dating podcast, and like I'm gonna get girls to go on dates with me, and I'm gonna record it.
Yeah.
Fucking awkward that's gonna be, bro.
It'll be like
then like
a
especially
vlog,
like listen through it.
I don't want to call it a vlog because that just sounds too 2010ish. I don't know, just a show. It'll be your show.
Sorry, baby, I
Your
didn't work.
YouTube
I didn't
show.
work this week, so you're gonna have to pay for dinner.
Yeah. I do got some OG Kush though, so so fucking Gorilla Glue. Let's go do
Gorilla
something.
glue some of that blueberry. Yum yum.
Hell yeah.
That sour D.
But yeah, I think that'd be pretty fun. I mean, I think that'd be pretty good for you to do.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, you can't always get out here and, schedules with my work schedule, working 13 fucking days this week.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, and I don't know that.
13 days just this week.
Yeah. Yeah, no, working from last Monday all the way till next Saturday. And today is Saturday.
So like a week
next
from
Saturday,
today.
yeah. Altogether, it'll be 13 days.
That's wonderful.
The paycheck will be, yeah.
This summer I worked quite a bit this summer. Not as much as I feel like, because I remember a couple years back when I was doing the painting, when I first started the painting thing in 2015.
Yeah.
I was working fucking 15-hour days, and I worked like fucking 23 days straight, and I had one day off,
dude.
and then I worked another like fucking 3 weeks
Yeah.
straight.
Shit sucks.
Oh, I was making hella money, and at the time I was doing my own little side thing. I was
Oh,
living
yeah,
in Paw.
that's always good, but at the
Yeah.
same time, fuck, dude. Work ourselves to death.
Yeah. It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
It's all about the money.
Yep.
And like money doesn't find happiness, like doesn't make you happy, but it definitely will solve my problems.
It pays for it.
It'll solve a lot of
Pays
my
for your
problems.
happiness. Yeah.
I mean, if you solve my problems, then I can focus on bettering myself and being happy.
Yep.
That's all. Just a little money.
Yeah. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it sure the fuck helps get you there.
Money can buy you strippers.
Yep.
It can
Ben's
buy you
knocking stuff off
drugs.
in the background.
It could buy you a playpen to put him in, so he's not knocking all your shit down.
He's too big for that. He's 3. But yeah, I think this is a good stopping point.
Stopping right here.
Yeah,
Like,
till next time. Because
pumping
the
the
time,
brakes?
yeah,
Pumping the brakes right now. We're pumping the brakes. All right.
1:13, 1:15. Ashley will be here, so
All right. Well,
it'll be all loud, and I'll get distracted. You know how I am when she comes home.
we got about 58 minutes right now. So we
That's-
did
hell,
about
that's not
40
bad.
minutes. We did about 40 minutes of,
I mean, honestly, with
I think.
I don't know, I'd say pretty close to 55 for sure.
Well, we did 40 minutes of
Oh,
actual,
of Sandra Bland, yeah,
Yeah.
the actual topic.
yeah, we did. I think it was
Yeah.
3 minutes. 3 minutes in the beginning, and then we had about like 40 minutes of like the actual topic.
Yeah.
So it should be a pretty good one. You guys
yeah.
should. Well, you know what? It comes down. You got to pitch some ideas to us.
Yeah.
Pitch ideas to us.
Help us.
Yeah, because that would totally help us. And I mean, you know what? You motherfuckers got to start reaching out, and maybe we can put someone on a podcast with a Skype.
Have guests and stuff, dude.
Yeah, we
Skype
you.
call. We could just call you on the phone, whatever. We'll put the mic or the phone up to the mic so we can hear you. We'll figure something out. Either way,
we'll have like a 3-way orgy phone call.
Hell yeah.
Well, I guess it'd be 2 on one end and 1 on the other end.
Well,
but you know what I'm saying.
everyone's having.
It's a 3-way altogether.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So let's do it. Calling it. All right. Thanks for listening to the podcast, everybody. We hope you have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I want to try and do something New Year.
Oh,
like a New Year podcast.
We still up for New Year's?
Yeah.
We'll do one New Year's Eve.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna be drinking. I'm gonna be drinking.
I'll be light drinking. I'll be drinking a little bit.
I'm gonna be smoking, and I'm gonna be litty titty.
Hell yeah. I might be a little bit.
Yeah, boy.
I don't want to get too messed up because Ashley has to work the next day, and Ben. I don't want to get too messed up to where I can't get up in the morning.
Oh, fuck a job.
Well,
fuck a job. At Stitches.
Fuck it, man. Hell yeah.
Stitch, you seen that? Stitches, the rapper Stitches. He's like, he'll yell "fuck a job," then he like throw like $50,000 of gold chains into the ocean. You got me fucked up, dude.
He's an idiot.
You gotta be fucked up, man.
But yeah, all right, guys.
Don't be fucked up like Stitches. Have a good night.
Be good people.
Or good day, whatever. Peace.